That mentality will definitely become the accepted norm when brothers becomes enemies. It is truly wonderful when relatives live together in peace, as it is like the dew from Mount Hermon falling on Zion's mountains, where the Lord has promised to bless his people with life forevermore. Psalm 133 verses 1 and 3. However, once comparison sets in among brothers, unity fades away and unnecessary competitions that will bet rivalry, hatred, and all sorts of evil will ensue. Take for an instance, Leah and Rachel used to be two good sisters, fathered by the same man whose name was Laban, until the two of them married the same husband named Jacob. Suddenly, Rachel, the younger one, began to see her elder sister Leah as an opposition that she must contend with. Genesis chapter 30 verse 8. Moreover, the fact that the vision of Joseph's glorious destiny as revealed in the dream of Joseph, the 11th son in a family of 12 brothers, did not follow the order of birth, was the reason his brothers ganged up against him to do all they could to either end his life or destiny. Genesis 37 verses 18 to 32. There was another man who won't mind seeing his brother die of hunger, despite the fact that he had more than enough. To rectify his brother's hungry situation, first of all, he chose to leverage on his twin brother's hunger, pains, and helplessness to get his birthright. He agreed to let go of food on the condition that his hungry twin brother release his elderly rights. At another time, it was the elder one who greatly desired to kill the younger for receiving the blessings that was rightfully his. Genesis chapter 25 verse 29 to 34 and Genesis 27 verse 41. Hope you are following. How about another family where one out of the many children of one father named Gideon killed his 70 brothers on a spot in one day, simply because he viewed all of them as mere obstructions to the fulfillment of his leadership ambitions. Judges chapter 9 verses 5. Beloved, these and many more biblical examples are testaments of how the brotherliness that would have been a blessing went sour simply because comparison, unhealthy competition, and jealousy set in among them, leading every one of them to seek their individual gain at the expense of the destruction of the entire family. Wherever comparison is encouraged or institutionalized among brothers, self-centeredness will become inevitable. When unhealthy competition becomes the order of the day among brothers, that mentality will definitely become the accepted norm. I say this because there is no smoke without fire. Comparison opens the door to unhealthy competition, which in turn stirs up hatred, rivalry, and all sorts of evil among brothers. Children are the heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children. Psalm 127 verses 3 to 4. Even though the Bible says, happy is the man that has his quiver full of them, because he shall not be ashamed, but shall speak with the enemies in the gate. Psalm 127 verse 5. Yet the reverse may be the case. Once unhealthy competition and comparison setting among them. Finally, brethren, don't compete with your brothers. Neither should you compare yourself with others, because the Bible admonishes us in 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verses 12 that those that compare themselves with themselves are not wise. Consider the success of one as the success of all, and the defeat of one as the defeat of all. Avoid lineage breaks. Build together in absolute unity and do your best to avoid arguments. The Lord give you understanding. God bless you. Jesus is Lord.
This is Olusegun Ladegbuwa, stretching beyond the temple to reach the lost.